Hello out there, everybody in YouTube land. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chris, and this is my Dark Avengers comic book review. We are officially in the last month of 2010, December, the first week of December. And for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays for you guys. Christmas is in another 3 weeks. Yay for us, because most of us at this table, except Joe, are Catholic. But Joe's half Jewish, half Catholic. So
kind of saw.
you guys know my panel in training. Amber, Joe, my cameraman Mike, who's behind the camera.
And I'm a vegeaholic.
And she has her vegetarian thing. And
I'm not a vegetarian.
you're not a vegetarian completely. You're just eating a veggie platter right now. And
The meat platter was 14 bucks. It's too
yeah, it's crazy. And the comics I will be reviewing this week are from the week of December 1st, 2010, except for the first comic on the review, but we'll get to that when I get up to it. Okay, December 1st. Short week, guys. This is going to be a very short review. Next week's going to be even short. No, next week's going to be one comic longer. So, enjoy. First off, those of you who go to the store, it's presented by Marvel. It's free. Next gen. New gen. I don't know. I picked it up and I really don't want it. I'm probably going to toss it. Because I know Mike's not even going to want it. It's a double side cover. It's a huge cover thing. Not really. It's not a real thing. And it's free. The end. That's all I can say about it. I really didn't give a crap about it. I was reading it and I got bored halfway through. Yes. Now another book that's a freebie that Marvel is releasing. A one-shot of sneak peeks. In this book, it has sneak peeks for Heroes for Hire #1.
cover.
Amber, I'm reading it off the back right now. Heroes for Hire #1. Oh, you mean the cover is in this? Oh, I thought you wanted me to show. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Widowmaker #1, Amazing Spider-Man 650, which will be in the review when 650 comes out in about another week or so. It's not coming out next week, so it's probably coming out in 2 weeks. Incredible Hulk's #618, Avengers Academy 7, Chaos Wars X-Men #1, New Avengers #7, and What If #200, which will be coming also on my Dark Avengers comic book review. Check it out. Interesting previews. Like I said, the only 2 comics you'll be seeing that are advertised in this book that I will be getting is the What If #200 and Amazing Spider-Man 650. The others I could give 2 shits about, honestly. Now, first off, this comic I missed last week, from last Wednesday, and I'm kicking myself because, especially with the way the Wolverine titles are going, where I'm losing interest in X-23, and the actual Wolverine title is boring me.
You were bored with that already.
This isn't boring me. And I didn't get Wolverine, the best there is, because it's a stupid thing. This is actually pretty good. Daken Dark Wolverine #3. Left off last time where Daken was killed, or apparently killed by the evil demon-possessed Wolverine. Turns out it was all planned. And at first he thought Demon Wolverine killed Mystique, and there was a whole fight scene between them, but he didn't kill Mystique. Basically, he planned out with Wolverine, either before he became a demon or while he was a demon, to fake his own death, so this way, basically, he's dead, and as far as the world is concerned, Daken is dead. And then Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four shows up at the end, and he tries to call Daken, and he sees that Daken's dead, and he goes and calls Reed Richards. And basically, Daken died, and there's actually a scene where he has a flashback of him and Romulus, where Romulus is saying, don't care about the people, because they're not going to care about you. So basically, the world thinks Daken is dead, so now he's going to embrace his brand new identity as his new Dark Wolverine identity in the next issue, and I guess he's going against the Fantastic Four, because that's what the next cover is. Really good. Artwork is very, very good. I really like it. What?
Who's on the cover?
Mystique. That's Daken. He faked his death. He faked his death so this way he can go into his old persona. His new, well, not his old, his new persona. So when he puts the mask on, nobody will know it's him, but eventually, you know, somebody's going to figure out it's him.
Of course. It's still a good choice.
And even though this is the only book from last week, this is also the only Marvel book in this comic book review. Now we're going somewhere else. We're going to Avatar Comics. Lady Death #0. Taking place right after the freebie that came out. I decided to get the actual wrap. I'm sorry, Mike, I'm going to cut you off for a second. There were several covers. There was like an A, a B, a C. I got the wraparound. It even advertises it as the wraparound.
I think it's a really cool cover.
This was the best one in my opinion. In my opinion, this was the best one. Now, normally, you know, I tell the story, but officially this was supposed to be Amber's comic, but I fell in love with the series also. So we're both actually reading it. So she's actually going to tell you guys what actually went on in this issue, and then I'm going to take up from there. So we'll go right at Amber and tell them what happens in this issue.
Okay. There's an evil lady that I want to slap the smile off of her face.
This is from the freebie.
Yeah, that was in the freebie. She's trying to make sure that Lady Death doesn't remember who she is or gets her powers.
Get her memory or powers back, that's what she said. I don't know if her memories...
Her memories were in that mirror.
Yeah, the one that
she dropped
the winged creature showed up and
one
he's
of
like...
the minions
her
that
minions.
went through the portal got contact with her, and that's how the entire battle starts.
And then she dropped the mirror. She dropped the mirror and she lost out on the chance.
He said.
Yeah, and he said all is lost,
All is
but
lost.
she's still going to try to figure out who she is.
Yeah.
So she has no memory, she has no powers at the moment. No, but tell the story. There's still the whole story that you missed in the beginning.
Okay, she's with a group of people. I don't exactly know who they are yet.
But
they took her in. They found her and took her in.
You said it.
She was a hunter or very powerful. She had skills in fighting that they didn't know about. They said, like, she thought she had no skills, but she did. And there's one lady that's constantly questioning, well, how is it that she has all of these powers that she says that she's never fought before, but here she is fighting like she's a pro. And in the end, the guy dies.
Everybody dies.
Well, everybody dies, but the guy is the one that makes her the most... Furious. She said, you're one of the only people I've ever cared about.
And she swears.
She swears, whoever did this, I will find them and I believe it's kill them?
Yeah. And then right before the last panel, it actually shows her putting on her old cape. And then the crazy woman actually says, she gets pissed off at the warriors that actually returned and said that they don't know if she got any of her memories or powers back, and she's like, this is unacceptable, and she kills all of her minions. And she says, find her and kill her, I don't care, before she learns too much about her past and stuff.
This is the exact thing that was said. My lady, forgive my intrusion, but I'm bringing distressing news. She says, what is it? I'm late for an evening entertainment as it is. One of our kind entered the breach. We were unable to stop him. How is that my concern? He died crossing over. They all die. Not this one, Your Highness. He was tracked and killed by the undead retrieval squad on the other side. And, before his death, he made contact with the banished one. Lady Death? Yes, forgive me, my lady.
Yeah, and then she gets pissed off and she kills everybody.
What has Lady Death learned, General?
Amber, don't read the whole thing.
We don't know, my queen.
Amber, don't read the whole thing.
No.
Yeah.
That's where it goes into, and then she, kills them.
I know, I was going to say, no, you don't have to read the whole
thing.
thing.
That's all I was doing. I was reading that first page, and then I was going to explain.
Okay. So now they're going to go after Lady Death before she gets her memory. So basically
apparently, she was banished from this place.
Yeah, that's what happened in the freebie issue.
I couldn't remember what happened in the freebie issue.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
That was the prequel to this. Check it out. It was a few months ago. It's in one of my reviews a while back. So they have to stop. They're going after Lady Death now before she remembers who she is and gets her powers back. This is the first story arc in the new weekly ongoing. Really good. The artwork is really good. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Very.
The artwork is amazing. Very graphic though.
You gonna continue getting it though?
Of course. I don't want to show too much. I don't want to push the graphics of the how graphic this comic is, but it's definitely not for young readers. This is definitely for a more mature.
It's definitely rated.
Yeah, definitely for a more mature audience. By far, it's not part of the mainstream. It's part of the oh god, what do I call them? It's not a mainstream comic, basically. It's more of an independent. It's from an independent company,
so yeah,
Avatar.
they're more for adults.
I love it. You know, like I said, I'm going into independent comics. This was really, really good. I liked it, and I can't wait for issue number. They numbered this as issue number 0, so I can't wait for issue number 1. Basically, I guess this prequels the actual beginning of the story, and the freebie prequeled the prequel. The freebie explained how she ended up without her memories or powers in the world she's in. And then this basically summed up that the whole story arc is going to be about her getting her powers and memories back and defeating this evil goddess or overlord. And with that, I'm getting the finger. So come back for this week's actual stack of comics, which is all DC 3 left. See you guys in part 2.